Cheers, everyone. It's Tuesday night. Hope everyone can hear me well. Let me know if you can't hear me well. I am on location. I am live via satellite from Detroit, Michigan. Not from the hills of Pennsylvania. But I wanted to jump on because I saw people chatting away, and Brady should be joining us in actually any second now. So, and I'm looking forward to this. I actually like the remake. I'm looking forward to watching this tonight with you guys. It's been a minute since I've seen it. And we just did last week. Just go check it out if you didn't check it out. Well, not even last week, 2 nights ago. We did our top 10. Okay, thanks, Hal. I wasn't sure because I use these old headphones. I wasn't sure if you guys can hear me or not. I'm Italian. I'm loud, and I talk with my fucking hands. So I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. But, yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. So if you guys didn't see, we just did our top 10 hottest girls in the Friday franchise. And we had a few in this film. Quite a few. One way up top. So I was looking forward to this. I figured let me jump on. Brady should be joining us any minute. Hopefully Joe makes a second guest appearance twice in 1 week. I reached out to him. I haven't heard back from him. Hopefully he can join us. But I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. What's going on? Who's in the chat? First of all, a big thank you to our good friend Jeff, who is now a new YouTube member of the channel. How fucking awesome is that? Jeff, Tyler Smith, you are fucking awesome. Thanks so much for joining, man. I can't wait. I'm thinking this Friday we're doing our watch along. I think it's the 3rd episode. Bill's not in the chat yet, the Everscathed. He'll be out here shortly, hopefully. We're going to be doing our next watch along of the next couple of episodes of Tales from the Dark Side. And you fans of Tales from the Dark Side, one of my favorite fucking shows ever. Maybe we'll do like a green room thing before that. If you guys get all the channel members, I'll send you guys all the link, and we'll get on maybe 15 minutes before. We can all just chat, and because I see a lot of you people. Some I don't know what you guys look like. You know how fucking ugly I am. It'd be nice to see what everybody looks like, and maybe we'll do like a little green room thing this Friday if you guys can do it. But thanks, Jeff. You're the best, man. Thanks for joining because you guys, anybody out there wants to become a channel member, just become a channel member because we just want to give some shit away. And we don't mind giving stuff away, but it's usually right out of our collections. So if we get some money together, then it would have to come out of my collection. Well, I'm pointing like it's behind me. That's back in Pennsylvania. But let's see who else is in the chat. William Herring jumped in. What's up, man? William's here. Of course, our good friend, our good buddy Lurch, our moderator and channel member, is in the chat. And there's Jeff hanging in. Look at this. Isn't it suck when you don't have a glass? When you're in a hotel and you buy a real good hazy IPA. Shout out to Supernatural Brewing, Livonia, Michigan. Hazed and Confused. And I'm drinking out of the plastic cup that comes in the freaking hotel room. Yeah, that I should use to rinse your mouth out when you're brushing your teeth. Yeah, sad. But I saw you guys talking about the different cuts. I'm watching it because I'm here, so I have to watch it online. So I'm watching it on Max, and it says R. So I'm assuming it's just a theatrical cut. So I think that's what we're doing here. Who else is here? Jordan Decker, what's up? Watching the DVD and copied from the video store back in the day. Hey man, that's how I got most of my videos back in the day. I remember going and buying. Well, my father, shout out to my late great dad, he was the best. We got our VCR, but then when we got our first VCR, shit, I want to say 1982, and then when they started coming out with the 4-head, remember 4 heads were better than 2 heads. He went out and bought the 4-head VCR, and I learned how to dub. Yes, that's how I got my first copy of Halloween. Went to the store, took it home. And then if you guys remember when they used to come out, those stupid fucking scrambler things. Remember when you used to get those certain tapes and it would scramble if you tried to, actually it would just get dark and light if you tried to dub it. And then you go online, you can buy the little thing, the little adapter, so you can still dub them. Yeah, the good days of being pirating. I never sold this shit. I just wanted to keep the shit for myself. Because remember back in the day, videos weren't cheap. You can just go to Walmart and buy them. They were not fucking cheap. Let's see. Who else is in the chat? Oh, Ryan Underwood. What's up? Our good friend and channel member. I own the extended killer cut, but I'll be watching the regular cut on Max. I've never seen the extended killer cut. Well, I'm going to see that. I have to locate that. Check it out. Mopar's in the house. What's going on? Brian Sanchez. What's up, man? Cheers. Hello. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Awesome. Our good buddy Colin Heavy is in the chat. Man, we were just talking. Me and the wife were just talking about the trip over the pond. Man, we were just talking about it and making sure we get all our ducks in a row. I do have the hotel you're staying in, so we're looking into. We've been so busy, and I told her, I said we need to sit down and plan this before it gets too late. So I can't wait to meet up with Colin and hopefully go live from Colin's movie room. How fucking cool would that be? Gonna meet Aphrodite. My wife will love that. Yeah, I'm gonna see a lot of titties tonight, man. There's a perfect nipple placement. Perfect nipple placement tonight. Let's see, scroll in. I thought I saw Jean in here too. I want to say hello to Jean. Jean's awesome. Did I see her in the chat? Maybe down further. I'm scrolling. I'd like to say hello to everybody. I appreciate everybody popping in. There's Jean. I knew you were there. What's up, Jean? See who else is in the chat. Looks like Brady's coming through. Oh, Brady's signing on now, and as we speak, there's the man. Look at you, you sexy son of a bitch, you.
What's happening?
What is up?
I just heard you talking about the cuts of this, and I only have the killer cut, dude. I didn't even know if they did make a regular version, didn't they?
I guess because I'm here in the hotel room, so I went and looked it up online, and it's on Max. So I'm watching it on Max, and it just says rated R. So I don't know. It doesn't say if it's a different cut or not. It just says rated R.
How's everybody doing in the house?
James, what's up? And if you weren't checking in, look at this. Jeff is becoming a channel member. Look at that.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Brady. Is Brady lagging or is it me? Just let me know.
Jeff's a wrestling guy too.
So I was thinking, if we do the watch along this Friday for Tales from the Dark Side, maybe before that, and because we can get Bill to join in with us too. Yeah, we'll do the Tales from the Dark Side watch along this Friday. If people want to join, maybe I'll send a link out to the channel members. And maybe go on a little bit earlier. We'll just hang out and chat and do like a little YouTube member gathering. A little powwow.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome. Colin, what's up, bud?
Yeah. Eric M., another channel member. What's going on? Good evening.
My apologies. I had one of your type of days too. I was up super early, like 4:30 my time. So I took a 2-hour nap.
Boy. Oh, you're for a cigar later tonight, though?
I'm a little tired. But hey, that's good. That means I can hang out with everybody here. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Boy. Got my power nap in for Pat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. We're doing a live thing
for Friday. That'd be cool, Pat.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So Colin's all set. So we're doing a live thing from Colin's movie room. I'm looking forward to meeting Aphrodite because I'm telling you, my wife is like an animal nut. Like I said, for those that know, she has a horse. So she's gonna want to take her home.
Now, I know we'll be late on it, but maybe we should go back and think about a double feature of those anniversary movies too. I don't know when we would do that. We'll have to figure that out. It'll be a longer day, but
what's that? Ghostbusters and something. What else?
And Gremlins, yeah.
And Ghostbusters and Gremlins. Yeah.
I just can't believe those two movies came out the same day.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to twist my arm to watch those movies. We just have to find the time. Well, I'll be back. The fuck is my flight? 5:30 on Thursday, so I'll be back Thursday night. So we're definitely good for Friday for Tales from the Dark. We should be good. I don't want to jump ahead. I don't think we're doing anything this weekend. Actually, I was supposed to play Saturday, but the band we canceled because
your favorite.
My bass player's hurting, so we're not playing Saturday. What's that?
He's hurt. What do you do? He's hurt.
He's older. The bass player in my band is older. I'm 52 and he is 68, I want to say. And he's just got all sorts of shit going on, and he just overexerts himself and gets hurt all the time. So he's like, oh, we're not going to be able to play. I'm like, all right, whatever. And that's fine. It is what it is. Or says it's hard to watch a movie straight through with ADHD.
What happened here?
What else? Oh, Slash, your friends in the house too. What's going on? You keep going in and out, man. Nothing wrong with in and out. The old in out. This movie kind of feels like both a remake of the original and the sequel. I like this, man. I like this movie. I think it's entertaining, and we've discussed it. We gave our ranking the other night. My only issue is the hostage situation. I don't see Jason taking a hostage. The rest of the film, I like it. I enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. Lurch says you got a nice Honest Abe beard going there, huh? Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, that's right. It's gone. A little bit of gray down here, but that's fine. I like that. Yeah, good call.
Hey, my beard's starting to glow. It's just everything's really turning gray. It's like I was talking to my wife the other night. She's like, "Wow, your beard's like glowing white." I said, "Yeah, no, I'm an old fat." Well, the thing is, I break her chops because she's older than me.
Some people like that really bothers them. It don't bother me at all. I don't know.
What's
Everybody's
that?
got their own preferences.
What, gray?
Yeah, great. Don't bother me at all.
I really don't care. Who cares? It is what it is. This means I get to take a dirt nap sooner and I can relax and I don't have to work.
Yeah.
Right. He's just a bass player. I tell him that all the time. I always break his balls. Although if you're in a band, those that play an instrument, who do you use your rag on? What's the old adage? Who's the guy that hangs around who's the guy that hangs around with musicians? Drummers.
Bass players. Don't they just slap the shit anyways? No, just kidding.
They just slap their shit.
Bass is hard to play, though, isn't it, though, Pat, in general, though?
I played bass for 2 years. I actually played it for 2 years in a band. The Gene Whittingham says the 2 reasons why I don't like this movie. Number 1, the characters are bad. Number 2, Jason takes a hostage. Yeah, that's my biggest flaw with this film. But the kills are great, and I totally you have 2 valid points. Yeah, I totally get it. The characters, I wouldn't say bad. They're just they're typical 2000s characters. You know, they're cheesy. They're fodder for Jason. They're there to kill. But I just have fun with this movie. Maybe because of some cute girls.
Oh, I like this.
Plus, it's
fast.
Yeah, exactly. You just took the words out of my mouth. This is a great Jason. He's brutal. He's fast, and he's just menacing. That I do like. I like that. I work inside CP Chem. I love you guys, but fuck you and your beards. I miss mine, so you can't have a beard. Or is it does it fall out from all the chemicals? What the hell was that? Remember Armed and Dangerous?
Ryan, you can't grow one? Did I miss something?
Maybe he can't grow it. Maybe he's not allowed to have it. Sometimes Sometimes they don't. They frown on facial hair. A la George Steinbrenner.
Yeah, work. Sometimes work. I remember I had that goatee going down to my chest at Blockbuster. They hated it. I think my long goatee lasted longer than Blockbuster did, though.
Telling you, Colin, I showed some pictures the other night of me when I was in shape, man. This was all black, and it's like spots of gray. This is all white now. It's all Santa Claus. Here's what it is: mold, fat, bald. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it.
Colin does the patch thing, which is what I did for a long time, though, too. I dig the patch if it's all gray like that. I've seen when Colin's had that.
I thought about that, but I was like, I told my wife, I'm like, do you want me to do it? My wife's like, she didn't give a shit. She's like, no, stop. She says, makes you look distinguished with the gray hair.
Are you going to start packing your own cups now?
I mean, you know what? I should, right?
Cups now?
This is what I'm stuck with.
Is that like the bathroom plastic cup?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god!
What else am I going to do? Get some up. Shout out to Supernatural. I got the Haze the Confused.
Peanut butter Hefeweizen look good though, dude.
It wasn't bad. It was what you get for Hefeweizen. It wasn't bad at all.
It said it on tap it's banana too, but Hefeweizens are banana flavored anyways.
Yeah, you always get that banana infused taste anyway.
Let me just put my dish away and grab a cup for my my stuff here, and then we can get started. I'm sorry. Let me just
Diet poison tonight? No drinks?
No, I do. I
just say, how dare you?
This up. Look at how much I got left.
Crown and Coke. Hot boy. So this is what happens. They tell me, all the cool kids tell me that, I guess YouTube, when they censor your videos, they usually watch the first 10 minutes. And what are we doing? The first 10 minutes of every stream, we're drinking. So that's why we never get monetized. Ryan says, they pay me really good for this baby face, so it's okay. Yeah, that's cool. And, hey, I'm trying to think. I think the last time I didn't have either a mustache or a goatee was probably when I got married, believe it or not. Yeah, I've always been in the same field for 30 years, but nobody gives a shit. I got my tattoos everywhere in this, and nobody seems to give a shit. Slash your friend, if you ever watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine, this movie starred Nana, visitor playing the. Oh, really? I never watched. I only watched the only Star Trek I ever really watched was the OG original. I never got into the other stuff. Yeah, not that I just never went down that rabbit hole. For me, it was always the OG.
You know what Lisa just said, Pat? She's like, when Joe's not here, you and Pat should call this the Patrick Brett show, or one of the other two.
Too bad we didn't have one. Too bad we didn't have a Fitz at the end of our name or the beginning. We could have been Brett Fitzpatrick or Patrick Fitzbrett, and we could have just been like, we could have been spooning at 69 through the whole fucking show.
Only if I used my last name, people would be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Hey, how many times? And we've already shared a hotel room. Now what? Is it twice? Twice.
Yes,
now.
multiple nights. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Brett doesn't know how he sleeps deep, so he didn't wake up when I was spooning him.
Take it all. I've had it all too much.
You said I like the Star Trek movies more than. I do like the Star Trek movies. I like the movies, but I love the OG, the original series.
You remember that Married with Children episode where Steve and Marcy's house is gone? It became a chicken restaurant in Waukegan. And Steve's like, "We're suing you, you know." And Al's like, "Fine, take it all. I've had it all too long."
Oh, yeah. We have to get back on that. We got to get your brother to our top 10. We're doing top 10, right? Top 10?
Yeah, we talked it over. I saw his list, but not the order he has it. So that's not anything too spoilerish, I hope. So
yeah, we'll check it out.
He's done. I've just got a list of like 18 of them. I got to break down to 10.
I got like 15 or 16 I jotted down, and I have to break it down. So we'll do it. But let's do this. Let's start Friday the 13th. The 2009. Okay, so not remake. We'll call it reimagining of Friday the 13th. So let's get it going. I got it set up on my other laptop here. And
what's the time running time for it on Max?
It says 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 22 seconds.
Holy shit.
Is that the same
I
one?
might go to Max for you. Then, is everybody else watching it? How's everybody else watching this? Or did they?
Yeah. How's everybody watching it? I usually ask that, and Buddy's reminding us. How's everybody watching it tonight? You watching it on DVD? You renting it on Max, on Prime?
Is it the killer cut? Is it a regular cut? Because
yeah, I definitely don't have the killer cut. I mean, you guys can watch it, but I'm definitely not going to be up to speed with it because I don't have it. No place to put it. I got no place to go.
Hey, officer and gentlemen, I just watched that.
Lurch is watching Max via Prime. Yeah, he's watching on what I'm doing. Ryan says, I'd offer to fill in for a Texas representative, but I'm always up moving around when you're on live. Yeah, I sent the message to Joe, but I guess we got a Joe fix on Sunday night. He didn't answer, and I haven't seen him. He's not active online, so I guess we're not going to get Joe, unfortunately. Colin's got the Scream Factory box set going.
Colin, is that both, or is that the killer cut? Sorry, I'm out in the garage. Otherwise, I'd look at my box set. The digital copy that came with the box set's a killer cut.
I'm keep trying to figure out which one I'm starting here. I think I'm on the theatrical now. Anybody help him out? You're watching on it's on the Blue Factory box set. Greetings is watching on the Blu-ray killer cut. Yeah, so I mean, watch it. What do you mean you forgot? God, Lito, you know we're always on Tuesday nights. How you forgetting that? Come on.
Let's see here. Maybe
James has got the same thing. DVD box set.
Does the DVD box set have both versions?
Oh, Shatner's going to be at Monster Mania again? Well, I don't know. I guess in August, I'm assuming.
Will Frank wait in line for him again?
I don't even know who's in the August Monster Mania. I have to check it out and see if I'll go down. Is that the one in Cherry Hill? If it's the one in Cherry Hill, man, I'd rather wait till it's at Oaks, Pennsylvania again. That one's so much better. A lot more space. Lots of space in this mall.
Yeah, we're getting our buddy though. I sent you the picture, Pat. We're getting Rohan Campbell here at Flashback.
I saw that. Yes. Well, you went up to him at H45, didn't you? Didn't you go?
Yeah, he taste tested beers with us with Sean and Chris and Chris's girlfriend and
yeah, I mean,
other cast people.
Tell people like if you can hate Halloween Ends all you want, but from what I've seen and what I've heard about the guy, he's super nice.
Ryan Turek too. See, I think this.
You got it all set? Let me know when you're set. We'll do it. We'll do it. We got that. Can do it. I'm gonna drink out of a bathroom cup all night.
It has both versions on it. Okay, let's get going.
All right. So let's do a quick countdown. Everybody all set to go?
Do the Wayne's World countdown.
What's that?
Do you remember
that? Yeah, I should do that. I should get the clip. Do 3, 2, 1, and play as my voice cracks. So we're watching it. All right. Graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, adult language, adult content. Everything I love in a drink. There we go. Do I have this on mute? So.
Did you see who Scout and Danielle had on their podcast? They had James Drew Courtney. That was interesting.
No. Do they still do that podcast? I never even see them advertising anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to them unless there's been some guests. Now they're starting to have guests on.
I forgot about it. Don't you have to pay for it now? Isn't it like a streaming service you have to pay for?
No, they do have a Patreon or whatever, but I just listen to it on iTunes or the podcast site. I just get it.
Is it on YouTube anymore? Didn't it used to be on YouTube?
Were they on YouTube? I don't know.
I thought it was. I don't even remember. I honestly forgot they were doing it. I watch so many fucking podcasts and channels these days. I don't even know what's going on.
I didn't realize that James Drew Courtney was close to not coming back for the second and third movies. Maybe you read that somewhere or heard that. I never do that.
I don't know. I didn't hear that. What was his? And the reasoning behind that was what?
It seemed like it was money, or they looked for somebody different they thought could be better.
Really? Really? He was that good in 2018. You thought somebody was going to do it better? I mean, come on.
Dude, he's such a humble guy too. Like, I think a lot of us have met him.
Oh yeah, I met him right after 2018 came out at Monster Mania. His line was the longest line at Monster Mania when I was there. It was out the fucking door. It was out the door because it was just when right after 2018 came and hit big, the line was out the fucking door. It's going into my house. So yeah, and super nice guy.
Yeah, you got to put alarms down in that lower area, your Halloween area. Nobody go down there.
Yeah, looks like my wife is just letting the puppies back in. I'll scare her. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey! She didn't hear me.
I do that at the doorbell with my kids' friends.
I love that. I do it all the time. Especially at night if my daughter's coming home and I see her come in, I scare the shit out of her. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? I do like this whole exposition in the beginning. I like the black and white. I think that's kind of cool, where they sort of give you basically they give you the original movie in a synopsis.
Yeah, it's different, right?
Yeah, I do like it, and I like the black and white. It gives it like an eeriness.
I tell you, dude, I love the before he gets the hockey mask. So I just think it's cool.
Yeah, I like the whole town before the town is ready to sundown look. I'm an H2 Friday 2 fan, big fan. So I'm guessing they got their. So did they have to do the same thing with the Scream Factory box set that they did with the Halloween? They had to replace some discs. I didn't know that. I remember.
You know what? I should have done that. I did not do that.
What was the issue? What was the issue that they need to replace them in that Friday set? I'm just curious.
Yeah, let me know. I guess I'm late to the game on that one.
Lurch says when he ordered his, they sent him along with the box. Well, that was nice of him.
Oh, maybe they. Lurch, did you get it right away when it came out?
There will be. I'm just saying there will be P breaks tonight.
Okay, Pat. I am switching over to Max. I had to sign in out here on Max. I haven't signed in.
Just I'll give you a timestamp when you're ready.
Yeah, when I get it here.
Early. Jordan says thoughts on the score to this movie. Truth be told, I never thought much about it, but I'm going to listen to it as we're doing it.
You know what's funny? It's when you.
It wasn't Harry Manfredini, correct?
No, I don't think so. But here's the thing:
I didn't see who did it.
If we really thought about it, that means did they do a good job? I guess we were concerned about the score.
Yeah, that was one of the things I'll have to sit there and check it out because I honestly don't have any thoughts on it. Maybe by the end of the film, I will. That's a good question, though, because never thought much of it. James said Victor Miller took the producers to count cost of this. Because if this is a remake, he gets paid more money. But they presented it as a sequel, not remake. He lost the case, but they advertised it as a. Yeah, they always advertise it as a remake, but it's really a reimagining from what we talked about, which makes more sense.
What do you got timestamp at?
Timestamp is 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Lito would know. Lito, those that don't, Lito composes scores, so he would have a better opinion on it than I would. The score to this film is atmospheric, but kind of meh overall. Yeah, I don't remember anything standing out, but I don't remember not liking it. But see how it is at the end of the film after listening to it, because I didn't pay much attention to it, truth be told.
Lito, and help me if I'm right here, though. Isn't Henry Manfredini? He's a Chicago guy, right? I think he's from this area.
I do like that they are drinking PBRs, which is good. Shout out to PBR.
When I bought your shirt today at Meijer, I bought a PBR shirt.
Did you? I didn't make it to Meijer when I just got into Supernatural Brewery and I was starving because all I ate was breakfast at like freaking 8 o'clock this morning. So I went there, ate, had a beer or two, and ate. It came right here. So tomorrow,
Hey, Darcy.
I'm hoping to get out at a reasonable hour tomorrow. I was going to go to the Motown Museum. And then maybe I'll hit that Meyer, which is not far from here. Let's see. Can we see? Colin says, can't wait to see the perfect nipple placement line again. Christ, I nearly soiled my day waist the first time I heard that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever said anything. Well, I'm a married man, but before married life, yeah. No, I don't think I've ever said anything. Oh, purple nipple. I've seen some perfect ones, but
this is giving me In Violent Nature vibes here of the campfire people talking around.
So you said it wasn't Harry, so the same guy that did the Nightmare remake did this, Jablonski. Okay.
Well, we do know one thing, though. This is a better remake than the Nightmare on Elm Street remake is.
Oh, God. This is one of the better remakes. I put up there with Halloween. I don't hate the Halloween remake. I never did. It took me a while to come around to the beginning, and I've since just laughed it off because I'm jealous of your daughter's ass. So I've just come around to it.
Rob probably would have benefited making that a miniseries, though. Like, especially with how long his cuts are, too. Imagine that nowadays. You could do that as like a 12-episode movie.
Yeah, make it like American Horror Story. You could just stretch it out over a whole fucking season.
You could did half of that with Myers as a child, and then the other half, unfortunately, we feel like the remake. It's funny. There's a lot of connections to remakes because this is Marcus Nispel. Marcus Nispel did the Texas Chainsaw remake, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, that's what James was saying. Yeah. Same guy.
There, James. There you go. Okay. Didn't see that. Sorry.
Jeff says
that's his signature. He's just got the most hilarious signature you can find.
Oh, does he?
It's just like a scribble of an M. It's great.
Ben Feldman, who went on to star in Superstore, a great comedy series. Also, Brett, a good contender for one of the Friday 13 Hot Guys list. Really? Oh yeah, we should. We're all. So maybe I was thinking maybe this Sunday, since it's Father's Day. Are you good to do a podcast on Sunday? I mean, I don't give a shit.
I've just left it up to me. She's like, it's your day. So
yeah, that's why my wife. She's gonna say the same thing. It's your day. You do what you want to do. So I was thinking like maybe we'll do our like top 10 worst fathers in movies.
Wouldn't that be like every Relentless guy? I'm fine with it. My wife gave me the green jacket, gold jacket. Who gives a shit line? So do it.
Yeah, my wife don't care. It's Father's Day. She's gonna say whatever you want to do. Lito said, yeah, Harry is from Chicago. He's a huge Cubs fan, just like you guys. That's one of the reasons he and I became close friends as quickly as they did. That's awesome.
That's cool. Nice guy. The way he does his signatures, like him, and you gotta love the composers that when they sign your stuff, they do like the whole musical. Holy cow! Look at this girl.
Yep, here it comes. Sorry, we have to pay attention to this. And Jordan's right there. Here comes the reason we're all here. God bless America. Olivia. Look at that. Oh,
this is really bad. I forgot all about this.
Where are these girls? Did they even exist in real life? Did they do this? No girl I ever met would do that.
Forget about this scene.
I'm
gonna have to go back and watch this again.
Over and over again. He's having a rewind. Where are these girls? They don't exist. Who are these girls, and how are they doing this? They don't do this in real life, people. I'm sorry. No girl I've ever met would do that. But America's boob job is a little odd. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with it. I like the way they do it.
That didn't bother me none right there. No way. No way, no how.
No, not at all. Jeff says, I keep forgetting how much I actually enjoyed this remake on opening night. Yes, much better than Elm Street. I'm still maybe 3D fan, but first, yeah, I like this movie's entertaining. You can't say much about it. You can't. I mean, I personally think you can.
So this came out February 19th of 2009. Zombies H2 came out in August of 2009.
Oh, so looks like Monday they're delivering my the hell is it? That H2O set from Brazil.
Oh,
Did you see that?
You know, that was yay or nay.
Yeah, it looked all right, so I ordered it. Why not? Anyhow, that was a little confirmation from DHL.
You know, when I was getting your shirt at the line, this was so funny. Lady sees the shirt. A cute girl at the register checking us. I didn't go through the self-checkout. She said, "Oh, when did this shirt come in?" I was like, "I think it's new. I gotta get this."
The many times I've done that, like where I go buy a Halloween thing, and people are like, I didn't even know this was here. It's like, seriously?
Well, yeah, it happens, right? The whole transaction was rather goofy anyways, because the guy in front of me almost forgot his 2 packs of brats that he bought. And she's like, "Sir, your meat." And he looked down at his pants.
Nice.
And then he looked at me and he's like, "I guess that wasn't funny." I'm like, "No, I thought it was funny."
Oh God, look at Colin. I'll never forget a girl I was with back in my teenage years. Perfect boobs, but once I went to go down to the other carriage region and shit, talking about fusty. I know. Hey, I got Gene's in the chat, so I'm trying to be good. There is a girl in the chat, but hey, we've all been there. Where, yeah.
Where this is shot in Texas. Okay.
Avoid that region.
Makes sense. This is shot in Texas, right?
It gives you that it's that gritty grindhouse filming, just like TCM remake. Jared Padalecki was in this, and Jensen Ackles, who was in My Buddy. Yeah, they both came out. That's true.
Of supernatural fame, right?
Best boobs of the movie, in your opinion, huh, Jeff? Yeah, well, they didn't suck. That's for damn sure. I'm not gonna argue. I'll take them.
They're up there with my Creepshow 2 ones from the raft.
Yeah. Jordan.
That was probably
Jordan has a hankering. And you know what? She didn't have the biggest boobs, but they were just so perfect. They were just nice. It was just everything you want in a sandwich. Now I have a hankering.
Yeah, and then when you turn to the side, you're like, "Oh wow, that's nice."
And Wade has no survival skills. Could you imagine that, being out camping somewhere and seeing like a whole field of weed?
Yeah, you got a lot of things going on in this remake, though, you know?
Yeah, I'm not a weed guy, and there's nothing to say there's anything wrong with it. I just never was. But don't mind an
I'll
edible.
take some edibles, though.
That's it, exactly. An edible from time to time, that's fun.
If we ever get my wife on the show, she could talk about the whole thing when I screwed up on the one edible. It's horrible.
That's my wife. She likes her edibles. So you gonna be up for a cigar later?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Boy, nice. Yeah, I did go downstairs last night. I feel what the hell, I'll have one. It was a nice night.
Jeff,
outside.
Wouldn't you? That girl from the raft was gorgeous.
The shaft on the raft. hey, at least you got to feel her up before the freaking whatever you want to call it, ate her up. Wow, way down.
Look at this. Holy shit.
Look at that. Look at him. God bless. And they're all sweaty and it's grindhouse looking and it's come on. Stop the wait. I'm serious. Get out of it. Hey, get out of me.
So this movie made over 90 million worldwide. That's good. Only costs what budget was under 20 million.
Yeah, made his money. Come on, stop covering your knockers. She keeps covering them. It's like, seriously, come on. Where are you hiding them from? Oh,
dude,
there he goes. Look at him. He's hitting her. He's hitting her hard. God bless him.
You see the killer cut's a 9-minute difference, Pat. That's a long time.
What's going? Is there more nudity? Is there more sex?
Oh, I'm curious. I'm gonna have to watch it maybe later.
Well, they call it the killer cut, not the sex cut. So I guess it's probably killing.
I was super excited when this was coming out though, because it was long overdue. And look at, we haven't had a Friday the 13th film since, and we're talking 15 years now. That's a big gap.
Ryan says, wife popped in the shower, so I took an extra 3 minutes. Timestamp. The timestamp is I have 16. Oh shit! I hit pause.
Oh,
I'm at
that's good shit, dude. That's
16
awesome.
minutes and 55 seconds, Ryan.
That's good stuff. Oh man.
Oh, that's awesome. Jesus, my wife was in the shower and I popped in. She'd swing.
I'm surprised our friend Bill, he must be in bed.
Yeah, where's Bill? No Bill tonight. No Everscave. What the hell?
Including this remake, Jason has killed over 200 people.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Jordan says, which tent kill is better? Big titties here or the chick and Jason goes to hell? Or the signpost? Oh, I think Jason. I mean, this is a good kill. I think Jason goes to hell. When tears her in half, that's fucked up.
This movie had an opening of $42 million. That's awesome.
Did it really? Did you see this in the theater? I did.
Opening night. Did night. Actually, this is back when my wife was going to the horror movies with me.
Yeah, 2009. I did go see. I saw Halloween 2 in the theater. That I did see in 2009, but I didn't see this in the theater. It escaped me. So I did see it when it came on DVD.
And here he is, his Stackhead.
Oh shit! I'm like, why? I'm looking at my, because I had the movie playing on my company laptop, and I'm like, why is it showing it's dying? I put the cord here, but let's plug it in. There we go. That's better. I'm like, dude's gonna die on me. Yeah, 15 years, man. Holy shit, 2009. This, oh God, imagine getting your friggin' foot stuck in a friggin' bear trap. Oh Christ. Amanda, Megan, Terry, or Trish? Who is the hottest? It all depends on your definition of hot, but oh God, I love me some Megan. She is so fucking cute.
Have you heard this where Derek Mears says his portrayal of Jason as a survivalist defending his territory is partially inspired by the character of John Rambo in First Blood? Interesting concept when you think about it.
Never knew that. That's a brutal death, man. Being in a freaking sleeping bag, being cooked over a fire. That's just not good. John says, I received a rating category on YouTube, 5 stars for your 10 best albums of 75 video. They used the Kiss Alive album as a clickbait. I received a rating category on YouTube. What? Really? I don't even know what that is. Really? That's interesting. I don't even know. I don't even know. That wasn't me. That's YouTube. That's interesting. I was looking to put something together for a Kiss. I have a couple ideas when I get back. Get some stuff. And anybody, you Kiss fans out there, hit me up in the comments. Anybody interested in like a live Kiss chat? I would just love to do that. I just don't want to plan it and not have anybody show up and talk to myself. Not that I haven't talked to myself before. Talked, touched, whatever.
Pat, have you ever seen that picture? And it was like a meme that somebody sent me here. I saw it on social media with like the four electrical outlets that somebody took a marker and made the Kiss faces with
the Kiss faces on it. Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised somebody out there had to have made them by now, like maybe on Etsy or something.
I'm happy to say the only one I haven't met, obviously, is Paul Stanley, the original Kiss. I've met the other three.
What did you guys think of the fan-made movies? I watched I watched the Never Hike Alone, Never Hike in the Snow, or whatever it is. I watched the two of them, and they were actually, I mean, for fan movies, done very well.
God, this movie in spots moves really fast, like this right now.
There's a whole sequence in the beginning because like it's very slow when they all go camping, and then when the shit hits the fan, it's just like because he's fast moving. He's not like he's not the typical Jason. Well, Jason, he didn't run, but he moved quickly. He wasn't like Michael. But this must be this whole the way this was filmed was it's all like Grindhouse looking, just like the TCM remake. That's awesome when he just comes out of the floor. Look at that. That's some scary shit.
Girl's in great shape. I'm telling you, if you're going to be a girl in a horror movie and you're going to be running, you better get in the most cardiovascular shape.
Camp Crystal Lake. There's the sign. Camp Blood.
What do you think of that top she's wearing like that? This girl looks kind of cute, right?
I'll put it on my head. She could wear it all day long, being sweaty, and I'll put it on my head. Did I just say that out loud? Sorry. This is awesome. He's still smoldering. This guy gets it good, man. When Jason comes after him.
His face.
Oh, God. That's crazy. Your foot stuck in a fucking bear trap like that. Here he comes. Here he comes. That's crazy. I mean, he just puts his foot on his head. Get off my fucking machete.
That's crazy. That's where the credits first get shown.
Yeah. He's just fucking brutal as hell. Totally brutal.
There's one of the most overpriced cars in the world, in my opinion. The Escalade.
Oh, God.
No offense to anybody out there with an Escalade.
It was a huge opening. The theater was sold out. I tuned into Fangoria Radio. I remember Fangoria Radio. Yeah, on Sirius driving home, and they were already talking about the praise it was getting. Really? I remember Fangoria Radio. I didn't should be told to listen to it all that much, but I do remember it. Smells like burning silicone. Hey, what's up, Ryan? What's up? What's hanging, man? Yes,
this guy's a good tool.
That is a good combination right there. Ted White and Richard Brooker. That's a good combination right there.
That's a good back-to-back. Guys that played. Yeah, that's good. I can honestly say, can you really admit that? Well, I guess you could count Nick Castle, Dick Warlock back-to-back's cool. But, you get C.J. Graham in there too, Pat. C.J. Graham was pretty damn.
Was good. Lana is cute. Lana.
It's funny, when I think about it, Pat. Maybe I don't know if you feel this way. It's it seems like we talk almost as much about the guys that played Jason more than the Myers. Almost, it seems. It's not a bad thing.
Well, it is because there's been a lot more people that played Jason than played Myers. Actually, let's think about that for a second. Yeah, there's definitely more Jasons than Myers. I mean, it's kind of close if you think about it. If you get real technical, even right back to the first movie, because you figure you had Nick, you had Tommy Lee Wallace, you had Tony Moran. There's so many different people that wore the mask at some point. That's it. That would be a good episode to sit there and dissect how many people did what. I'm sure somebody's already done it, but John says, Pat, you're in a hotel tonight. Yeah, I'm traveling. I'm here. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to you, Detroit people. I'm in Livonia, which is right. It's a suburb of Detroit. I'll be here working until
that opening sequence gives you that great atmosphere. It's the fast pace helps big time because the Jason movies don't really have the fast pace like that. Now, this girl in the front seat, was she one of your hotties from the top 10? The one with the pink tank top on? The one that ends up going with Jared here?
I just missed it. No, the only one I had perfect nipple placement in this on my list. I don't have my book with me. Who was the other
Yeah,
one?
Jordan Trent's a good douchebag, dude.
Oh, he plays a great douchebag. Total great douchebag.
Is that guy? I should look that guy up. Has he been in other stuff that anybody knows off the top of their head?
See if he played a dick. Other than that, Ryan. Oh, Love Kiss. Hang out, man. Let me know, man. I'd love to do like a nice live Kiss stream and just chat Kiss for like an hour or two. You don't have to twist my arm. I just want to make sure I get some people to do it. Gotta do it.
I keep thinking of Final Destination. Remember the one guy, Carter? Carter, you dick.
You dick. Collins, did you watch? No, I think I mentioned it the other night. I was doing some work from home. I was doing some work for some work the other night, and I had it on my other laptop, much like this, and I actually paused it because I wanted to see, because he was showing pictures of the Gene Simmons Museum in Vegas, and I wanted to watch it, so I have to go back and watch it. So I paused it because I don't want to miss it. I have to go back and check it out.
Trent is the guy from Fubar, the Arnold show on Netflix. If anybody watched that, fun show. I totally forgot that's him. It's one of the main characters.
And what show?
Fubar, the Arnold show. So good. Travis Van Winkle, is that his name?
Travis Van Winkle, yes.
Named after the expensive bourbon. He had a lot of movies. He was in the Roadhouse remake. Who the hell was he in the Roadhouse remake?
I haven't watched it yet. I have to watch it. I know you watched it. I have to check it out.
It's not a bad movie. It's different, you know.
No, you can't pump your own gas in New Jersey, man. No, I'm a Jersey, but I grew up in Jersey, lived in Jersey for 27 years.
We've talked about that before, right, Pat?
Yeah.
When I first went out there to meet Pat, where I was about ready to pump gas, the guy stopped me. No, you can't do that. It's like, what?
And when moving from New Jersey to Pennsylvania, I thought it'd be a pain in the ass pumping your own gas, but dude, it's 1,000 times better. Every time they stop it, because I work in New Jersey primarily, and I buy gas in Jersey because it's cheaper to buy gas in New Jersey than it is in Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania, believe it or not, has higher gas prices than New Jersey.
Really, Pat?
Yeah, yes, they do. Yes, it is. Gas is more expensive in Pennsylvania than it is in New Jersey. So I always buy it in New Jersey, and sometimes I'll be at the gas station. I'm waiting for I could have got out, pumped it, and been on the road. But you got to wait for the person to do it. So, yeah.
Carter, dick.
And every time they've brought it up a few times to do away with it, and they always get shot down.
This guy that just jumped on the recliner, he needs a haircut.
This guy, the blonde guy who eventually gets the arrow in the head, looks like he could be one of the Wilson, one of the Wilson brothers, like Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson.
Yeah, this little girl next door cutie here that just opened up the doors here.
Yeah, she's cute as hell. She's got that like girl next door look that you just,
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, get naked. Jeff says, see, that prologue sequence is perfect to me. Probably my favorite. Yeah, it really is. I like that whole exposition. It's in black and white and everything. Yeah, I like that. I think it's awesome. And it's true to form with Friday the 13th, because they always used to show that exposition in front of most of the films. So get you caught up if you've never seen any of the other films. Well, now you just got a synopsis.
Pat, I've been thinking about the Final Destination movies a lot. I think we're going to have to watch those and then do our best bets. I haven't watched them in so long. I'm just tempted to watch them.
You and me both. I'm not a big fan of this. It's not to say that I don't like them, but it's not like movies I reach for to go and watch again. So it would be good to just watch them all, and then we can just discuss them and rank them. I have no problem with that. I don't dislike them, but I don't know. That's something that I reach for to watch.
Yeah. I saw this lady. What type of dog is that? Is that a German? This lady's out of Texas Chainsaw, right?
Yeah, she was in it, wasn't she? She looks just like the woman that was in it. I can be wrong because I'm not too familiar with the people who were in it. She's pissed though. Jordan says Trent is definitely on the podium for the biggest movie douche award. Yeah, he played a great douche.
Definitely.
Jeff says, funny story. Among friends, we would talk about relatable characters, and I was in the Trent position as a spoiled prick. But my God, he's even too. Really? Oh, you were a prick? Yeah. Come on, Jeff. You don't seem like a prick like him.
I have to grab my shoes.
Jenna, the Danielle Panabaker is the girl that I think we're talking about.
Yeah, Danielle Panabaker. I actually was on my list.
She was?
Yes, she was. She was on my list. Yes, a Kiss live chat is recommended for you to do. Just do it on a Friday or Saturday night, 2 hours with a live chat response and commentary by you. First episode, Kiss sell out to Pop House. I'm all for it, man. Maybe I'll start. I'll advertise it to see if I get enough interest and do it. Maybe well, this Friday we're gonna do Tales from the Dark Side. Saturday I'm busy. I have a party to go to.
Oh, who's that? Jordan Williford? Yeah. That's a
Maybe the following weekend, John. You don't have to twist my arm, man. I could talk Kiss all night long. I could talk just like I probably could talk Kiss even longer than freaking Halloween. What is? Sorry, 1 second. Oh.
I always got a kick out of when you watch that old Halloween 25 documentary with Mrs. Blankenship, when she's like, I want you to take a picture of me under the horror to die for sign. Remember that?
That's a good. We should do top 10 assholes. Who's the best asshole in the franchise? Trent, Melissa, Dr. Cruz, Tamara, or the uncle in part 8?
Yeah, the guy in part 8.
Yeah, the guy in part 8 is a real fucking dick. Dr. Cruz, is that Axel?
Bernie in part 7 is kind of a jerk too, right?
Is Dr. Cruz Axel, James? That's what I'm thinking, because Axel was a dick.
Not Axel in part 4, but we like Axel in part 4, especially in Police Academy.
Oh, I like him, but he was a total dick. He totally was, but we love him because he's a dick. Plus, we love him because he was in Police Academy. But no, my cousin just sent me this. This is hysterical. You ever go on Google Maps?
Yeah.
So he was on Google. If you go on Google Maps and you look up certain addresses, sometimes the photos of the addresses are old, you know. And and it's funny. It's my block on the street that I grew up on in Edgewater, and it's my mother and my next door neighbor on Google Maps.
What do you mean? Like they're like in the picture?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. There's my mother and the neighbor. My mother my mother's in yellow. Because my mother used to be a crossing guard. When she retired, she became a crossing guard for years.
If you Google Earth Mind, there's still nobody living around me yet.
That's hysterical. Oh, really?
All the lots, because I'm on a semicircle, so all the lots are open on my side of the semicircle. And there's only one other house on the other end. And now they're all filled.
And this guy's just like, this guy so gave me vibes of the guy in Devil's Rejects. You look okay, but that guy, he sort of looks like a chicken fucker.
Chicken fucker.
And years ago, I don't know if it's still there. I go, look, if you, it used to be where you looked at the top of this one street where I grew up, and you can see my mother on the corner with it as she wasn't working the corner, but she was a crossing guard. It was there for years, and I remember this is a newer picture that I saw. There was an older picture where I used to see my father's car. My father's been dead since 2009. You can see his car in the driveway of my parents' house on Google Maps.
Well, you got to put Sheriff Garris as a jerk, right? In part 6, that'll be a fun topic.
Yeah, I was about to write down on my book. I don't have my book with me. I'm not even home. This isn't my beautiful house. This isn't my beautiful life.
You know your Andes. We'll get another bar, okay? A big one. Okay.
You know one that's the size.
I'll look forward to another top 10 super hot loves. I'm all for hot chicks taking their tops off.
So, Pat, are you a big Andes Mint fan? Do you like if those are ever around?
We get them for some. We tend to have them in the winter months. Like my wife, because usually around the holidays, she'll always have like candy bowls out, and she'll get them to put them in the candy bowls.
The Farm and Fleet had like a deluxe version of Andes Mint. They don't call it deluxe, but it's like an uber like extra, like it's a little bit thicker and everything. Like if you ever see it, it's just a thicker version. I would buy it. My son and I split it, and we freaking loved it. Good stuff.
Yeah, I haven't had them in a while. John says, if you are near Detroit, you are not far from where I live over the border in Canada. I'm thinking you should do a Kiss Detroit locations video. I can tell Kiss to your Lakes Wolf. I'm right there too. I went to a rec. Well, John, I told you that I watched Three Sides of the Coin. An old episode from a while ago. They had a guy on. I think his name was Nick. He owns the Rock City Music Store here in Livonia.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I watched the episode like right after I got back from Detroit the first time I was here, about 2 months ago. And I'm like, shit, I got to check out that store. So I just checked it out the other day, and I actually bought and it was funny. I was telling them, I'm like, oh, I saw you, the owner of your store here on a podcast. Like, he did a podcast. They had no clue he was even on it. I said, yeah. Like you guys always have in stores where they have a lot of like famous musicians come. They have like Alice Cooper and all these sorts of people come into the store and stuff.
Yeah.
And they got a great store. They got a lot of cool stuff. They have albums and collectibles. And actually, I should have took a picture, but they had the Kiss. They didn't have the original Kiss pinball machine, the Bally, but they had the new version. They had the Led Zeppelin one. They had the Rush one. They had a whole fucking thing of pinball machines. I should have took a picture like a jackass of everything. Great store to go into. Super nice people too. Shout out to what's it called? Rock City Music in Livonia, Michigan.
Yeah, you checked in there, didn't you?
Yeah, real. I bought my son. He's not gonna watch the show, but I bought him the New Glories to Cult on LP because they had it there, and I bought all right, I'll spoil myself for Sunday.
Frostbite, how you doing, bud? Depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for, first things I think of just from growing up here, being raised to either a steakhouse or obviously pizza joints. Those are the first two. If you want me to throw a few of those out there, I will. I'm curious if you're coming to visit, are you staying by the airport, you're staying out, or are you going to be downtown? It varies.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I am a diehard, huge Glorious Occult fan, and I've turned my son into one. So I got him the new Glorious Occult on vinyl, Ghost Stories.
Is that like a new band, or?
No, it's the original Glorious Occult. It's just a new album on vinyl.
Minus the cowbell guy, obviously he's dead.
No, there's nobody. Well, the only person that's dead from the original band is Alan Lanier. He was the original keyboard player.
Yeah, the guy did the cowbell that Will Ferrell played, right?
No, the original drummer's still alive, Albert Bouchard. He just doesn't play with them anymore. Him and his brother. There was two brothers in the band. Albert and Joe Bouchard were the bass player and the drummer. They've since left the band, and they have their own band.
Frostbite. I
red,
grew up in
red vinyl. Red vinyl.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, pick this up.
The third one. That's not the fourth one.
No, it's the third one on red vinyl. I don't have it on red vinyl, so I picked that up. I'm doing my show and tell instead of Sunday, but what the hell?
How ironic is this? So Frostbite's in the chat here, right? So he's here on work, and he's in the town that I lived in 18 years. I was born in Elk Grove Village, Frostbite, which is just a few minutes down the road from Arlington Heights, but I lived in Arlington Heights for 18 years. There's a great pizza place called Wayne's Pizza. If you want to get pizza, get that. They have a great thin crust, or they even have a good pan pizza. It's not deep dish like the other Chicago with the sauce on top. That's a great pizza place.
I picked this up too.
Oh, and you got two. Okay.
Neon orange vinyl.
That's nice.
Yeah, so
Place
shout out
called
to Nick.
Nico's. as well. Equals is good.
That's my show and tell for this night.
Gatsby's is the bar I grew up in a lot of times. So Gatsby's has got really good food. If you're in the downtown area, they got a couple different places. There's a couple good Mexican places that just opened. God, I'm trying to think of what they
Oh,
are.
so First Bites, right by you. How far is Arlington Heights from you?
That's
Close?
where Lisa and I were. That's where I lived most of my childhood.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of funny. That's where the Bears were looking to build the stadium, but it's not happening anymore. There, sounds like you get a good shot of his face there.
Yeah, this whole scene is very like Rob Zombie Myers-ish because he's so much hulking more bigger, you know, much very Tyler Bane-ish. Nothing wrong with it. Just an observation.
Love
John
the shadowing of that
Rock City
mask.
Music. Yeah, go check them out. Yeah, if you're in Livonia, go check it out. Rock City Music. I stayed away from the guitars because when I pick up a guitar, I want to buy it, so I stayed away from it. I was just looked at the albums. They had some great T-shirts. They had pinball machines, and the people there couldn't have been nicer. Super nice people. They just love to chat.
Yeah, Sackhead Jason has a special place in a lot of people's hearts. I didn't like it when I was a kid. I was always the hockey mask.
Need a beer.
But I've grown to like Sackhead Jason almost as much, if not more.
Yeah. Oh God, look at her. Cut off shorts. They're gonna go into. Look at that. Come on. Seriously. Do girls like actually exist like that in real life? Jesus. My God.
I almost like how Sackhead Jason looked in this over the better than the overalls in part 2. The overalls in part 2 just looks.
Yeah, he was Hick Jason. I'll do us a favor, people. Why I keep forgetting. While you're out there, hit that like button. Let's get these likes up. Come on, the more you touch it, the more it gets up, the more it grows. So just keep touching
Lurch,
it.
that's a good question, Lurch. Like, I would say the staples probably Kane Hodder, but I think I'm a CJ Graham guy. I thought he just did such a damn good job. I think I'm going to go with CJ Graham now.
This is tough because I like CJ Graham, but man, I
really like Ted White a lot too.
I do like that, but man, I'm so partial to the Richard Brooker from Part 3 because he was so Myers-ish. In shadows and he had those big traps and he just walked around like a monkey and just didn't give a shit. I don't know, man. I love Richard Brooker.
I wish I hung out with girls that decided to go water skiing and not have tops on.
Where are these girls? Do they exist? This guy gets it good though. Look at her, man.
Is it me? Is he a dollar store Dazed and Confused Matthew McConaughey?
He's a cross between like a Matthew McConaughey and one of the Wilson brothers. Are you a beer pong guy? I could never get into beer pong. I was a quarters guy. I'm old.
Yeah, I did pong on that. Wait a minute, Lurch. I thought that Carpenter one came out. I know Colin's got the same one. There's a Carpenter cover song one. Maybe there must be a new one coming out. Okay.
Gene, have a good one. Awesome. Thanks for popping in, Gene.
Hey, good seeing you, Gene. Thank you for the compliments. That's awesome.
She's awesome.
Thank you.
Who would win in a fight? Michael Myers 2007 remake or Jason? That'd be a hell of a fight, though. I'll tell you that, man.
I don't know. Tyler Maine's got
a fucking brute.
little bit of a fighting background. I don't care. Like he was a professional wrestler, but he
was a wrestler. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I might have to go. Myers. Oh, he's just about to get the arrow in his head. We should all be at the same point.
Colin, it's the Rust Blade one. See, I remember you posting it too because you're the only one I knew that got it besides me. Okay. Yeah, send that, Lurch. I'd be curious, bud. Oh, look at this shot, Pat. You're right.
Oh, what a shot, huh? Very Jaws-ish, looking at her from underneath.
This is a scene.
Great scene. I want to see where the boat goes. You'd never see where the boat goes with him driving dead. This is awesome when she sees him in the woods.
He's got a goofy neck, doesn't he? Though
He's got like
that Don Shanks neck. Oh, here we go, Robin Hood Jason. No.
Jason, Men in Tights. Greetings says he's tied between Kane and Richard Brooker. Yeah, I love Richard Brooker, man.
You got that Arnold impersonating guy that's on Instagram that Joe and I go back and forth on. And it's the guy's doing Arnold singing the outfield.
Yeah.
I've lost my mind. Joe and I are going to town about it. And then he did a cover to Mother by Danzig, right?
Yes. Who posted that? Was it you?
I sent it to you, yeah.
You just sent it to me, yeah.
Oh, we know what happens here. I remember this.
Oh,
scene.
yeah.
Mother.
She's about to get a headache.
Awesome. Just
do it now.
I
I love how he picks her up just so we can see her tits. That's awesome. Love Jason.
Those were some interesting.
Yeah, they were nice. Large says, I really dig 4. Did you see the Tribute Carpenter album coming out where artists covered this? Oh, no, I have the other one. One came out a couple years ago. You have that? I have the Carpenter Tribute album from a couple years ago. I didn't know there was another one coming out. What did he say? I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up on the channel. Holy shit. So it says, imagine if Rob Zombie was given free license to do. Yeah, we talked about this, right? Could you imagine that? I think that would be interesting to see Rob Zombie do a Kiss Meets the Phantom reboot. Could you imagine that? That would be pretty fucked up.
Be wicked, dude.
It wouldn't be in an amusement park. It'd be in a trailer park. But hey. Oh, I just saw your link. Let me see. I think this is the one I have. Lurch, I'm going to check it out right now. Yeah, I have this one.
Oh, he sent it?
Yeah, I think this is the one I have. I know I have one. It's Way of the Darkness. Unless they're doing a new one. Yeah, I have the Way of the Darkness.
Lurch, this is the one that...
yeah, from a couple years ago, right?
Colin and I posted. That's the one I have this, yes.
Yeah, I bought it when it came out.
But you know what, though? This might be a different color album or some bullshit like that.
Maybe it's like a different, the vinyl's different color or something. Yeah, just maybe buy it again.
Lurch, I'll look at my variation. I'm not buying another one.
I'll take a look at it.
I think it's a new variant, like you're saying, Lurch, yeah.
Imagine if he used the machete as the arrow. Yeah, that's a great scene. Great. I don't know if it's CGI, but I'm telling you, it's some good shit. She's like besides the girl next door, she's sort of like, I guess, the Jessica Biel of this film.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the Killer Cut and just see the differences here again.
Yeah, me too.
So this came out.
Exactly.
Yeah, this came out months around the time I was getting married. Like, it's hard for me. I haven't repeated watching it as much stuff in the last 15 years, except for Fury Road, of course.
I just watched this a couple of months ago. I think I watched this because it was on Pluto, on the horror channel. They played this. So I watched it. They were doing like a marathon of different ones, and this was on. I love how Jason's got this whole compound with these lights. It's like, really? How did you get electric out there? How are you getting free electric? I wish, because Jason figured it out, because he ain't paying for it.
God damn it, is it John Rambo? He has got John Rambo mentality a little bit, doesn't he? Minus the killing.
Awesome there. Yeah, so it's a variant version, right? So I'll look at it. If it's priced okay, maybe I'll get it because I actually did like the version that came out.
Lurch, I love hearing bricked up. I'd be curious too.
All right, I need a beer. I got to refill
Well,
my.
doesn't he have all that? Doesn't he have the mannequins set up in this one too, in that house or cabin or wherever he's at?
I have to go refill my bathroom cup. I'll be right back.
Yeah, James, that's right, man. Just like that's what the portrayal was like reading the here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Lurch, that's just another variant because I don't remember a pink one.
A pink what? I like it when it's pink.
I
What
knew
are we
you were
talking
going to
about?
say that.
What are we
A
talking-
pink LP.
Listen, everyone who Jason gets bricked up, seeing all these new chicks, apparently it doesn't bother him. It's like, because, man, he gets to see a lot of hot chicks naked.
Yeah, I gotta watch the. I haven't watched the new one yet, Lurch. I know you've told me the Elijah Wood Maniac's good.
I like the Elijah Wood one is good. I enjoy it. He actually he plays it pretty well too.
You know what came across my feed just now? Just looking at something was one of the last times Robert Englund put the makeup on at a con, and it's a picture of him with Neve Campbell with the makeup on. You ever see that picture from? It's a London Comic Con.
Really? No.
It's kind of cool. So Joey Chestnut's banned for whatever reason. He's not doing the.
He's banned for what? What did he
I
do?
don't know. I have to read this here, but dude, I can't. When those are on, I've passed that over the years. I can't watch it. It's just it makes me sick.
We used to watch it every year. Terrence used to love it. Every 4th of July we'd watch it. He loved it. Well, there was that Asian guy that was winning for a couple of years that was beating him anyway. Jeff says, I only caught pieces of this during AMC Fear Fest over the years, but the sit and watch has been, because it's always on the Fear Fest. And I said recently, it had to be within the last month or two, I watched it on Pluto.
You know what's going to be on Netflix on Thursday? I'm super stoked. I've been waiting for like over a year. The Remembering Gene Wilder documentary is going to be on Netflix starting Thursday.
On Thursday? Oh, yeah, I want to watch that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I love Gene Wilder.
I missed out on him doing a book signing when I was going to school downtown. When he had his book come out, I should have went. It's just one of those things that just didn't work out.
Some of my favorite movies he's in. Danielle Panabaker would be Killer Frost in the Flash TV series, but she has no trouble heating us up, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, she was on my list. I'm telling you, she was on my top 10.
Thank you, Mr. Rockabone.
Thank you. No, thank you, Mr. Rockabano. Lord says, dude, we should do a watch-along of Maniac with Joe Spinell and the Elijah Wood back-to-back. That would be good. Joe Spinell, man, he was so fucking freaky, man. Did you see but that was the last movie he was in? He was a coroner. Was it? Yeah, he was like a coroner. He was doing like autopsies. He was in this like a funeral parlor. It was some crazy weird shit. His last film before he died. He was always creepy as hell, even in the Rocky movies.
Maybe you should invest in some condominiums. I never used one.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Still He's passed though. Somebody that's been in so many important films, you know.
Yeah, he was.
Godfather as well.
Eric says, Pat, what was your first Kiss album you owned? Mine was double platinum and Alive 2, both in vinyl. So I grew up with a brother who was 4 years older than me. So he had the Kiss albums before I did. Actually, he brought home the first Kiss album to watch my Kiss My Past on my first Kiss. So the first one I ever owned that was mine, because of course when you're with a brother, you have an older brother, he doesn't want you to touch his shit. You want your own stuff. So to this day, we have two separate collections of Kiss albums because I couldn't touch his and I wanted my own, which worked out well because now where's my Kiss albums? They belong to my son. They're in his because he collects vinyl. But the first one that I owned that was mine was Love Gun. 1977, it came out. For those of you from New Jersey, when the Garden State Plaza Mall was still an outdoor mall, it's been enclosed for 40 some odd years. But back in 1977, it was an open air mall. My grandmother took me, my 4'5" grandmother drove me there to go get Love Gun when it came out at Sam Goody. So that was the first album I owned. Still have it, but it's in my son's collection.
What did you say your favorite album is?
My favorite Kiss album? I would have to still. It's tough. Love Gun's right there, but I would probably have to say I'd probably have to go with Live. That's the first album I ever heard, ever saw.
Really?
And it's got all my favorite, probably all of my favorite Kiss songs on it. So
I'm so biased. I've always been a Destroyer fan, but then the self-titled one's really good. The first.
I mean, I love Destroyer. I mean, oh man, it's tight. It's the tight.
And Love Gun's good too. It's kind of
Love Gun for me. Oh, Greens, you never saw the Joe Spinell, the original Maniac? Go check it out, man. He's fucking creepy as hell on it.
He was those Hammer films too. He played that guy that was obsessed with that girl. I watched that on Prime a few months back.
I have to go get the set. Colin is still, Colin's still in the chat. I have to go get the set you just showed. I don't think you got a real good Hammer horror set. I'd like to get that. The reason for the tunnels was explain how he got from one place to another. Oh shit! Why did it pause? What's your timestamp? I was busy chatting away. Where is he right now?
58:50.
How much?
Yeah.
All right, so we only paused for a minute or two. Okay, I didn't realize that. I don't know how the hell it paused. I didn't touch anything, but it did. Maybe I brushed it. Gotta come to one of my favorite kills. I love when Trent gets killed. He gets impaled on the back of the friggin' tow truck.
I always get a kick. You guys are talking about Elijah Wood, like how him and Sean Astin, they're short guys, of course, and they're always like they're friends with the rest of the Lord of the Rings cast that are short guys.
It's the short crew. It says, were these supposed to be abandoned salt mines or something? Or are we to believe that Jason hand-dug all these things? Well, I guess keep comparing him to Rambo. I don't know. It's really never explained it. Well, you know what? We never had that. Look at this. She's taking her clothes off. God bless her. This about to see perfect nipple placement. We might have got a little bit more out of it had they done more of them. I might have to turn the volume up for this. Hold on. Perfect nipple placement. I don't think it came up yet. Not like perfect nipple placement. Let's see. Lord says Sonic Boom is not bad. The last two Kiss albums were not bad. Sonic Boom and Monster. They tried to recreate that 70s feel, and it was all right. Better than some of the ones that were in the 80s, to be honest with you.
Oh my God, this is awesome. I missed this.
Dad, I think it's no Porker. He made Porker Russ. Oh yeah, she didn't see it. She's the one that's the hostage. Yeah. He was good. Yeah, Sin City. That's another one we got to go back and check it out. I like Sin City. Oh, Firepower's awesome. one of the better freaking Priest albums that come out in the last 25, 30 years.
This
I mean,
guy's
a lot of-
looking for something. This guy's looking for something to get his shit off on.
I mean, a lot of people shit on Nostradamus, but I actually like Nostradamus. I put it on from time to time, like when I'm doing shit. Oh, here we go. Perfect nipple placement. What an ass. Look at that. Oh, your tits are just so juicy. You got perfect nipple placement, baby. What a body. God.
You must be a little bit more ahead of me then, maybe. Or behind
I
me.
guess I am. Hey.
Have you seen the one guy get ready to shoot his shit with the bong?
Right now, it's she's knocking on the door while they're humping. When fast forward, I want to see her naked.
The token black guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just a little bit ahead. Look at this.
Look at that. Oh, God. Man, everybody should own one. Of course, you see. I love how they like they focus in on the saw, and then they unfocus on it. Colin says his favorite Kiss album is Creatures of the Night. And look, really, I mean, Love Gun it's tough, man. It's either Love Gun or Alive for me. I love Creatures of the Night, man, because it's heavy as hell. It was a return to form after the Elder debacle. Yeah, I mean, Nostradamus has some killer guitar playing on it. Yeah, you got to go back and just watch the spots where she's humping.
Well, this guy's in trouble. I know that.
Michael Bay walked out during the sex scene. What the hell's wrong with him? What the hell would walk out of a movie with a good sex scene?
That's what when I was watching the body double supplemental stuff, like Melanie Griffith was saying how like Brian De Palma had to walk out there and like her uncomfortable like nude scenes and stuff. I'm like, all this guy did was stuff like that at that time, like Dressed to Kill. Like,
yeah, it's like, seriously?
It's like, what?
Kidding me, man? They did filming a nude scene and I worked on a crew? You'd have to friggin' take me out at gunpoint. Unless it was like me getting naked, in which place I'd run out the door.
Goddamn, Pat, I hadn't had Crown Royal. Like, that bottle was like... I had that remaining bottle for a few months. I forgot how sweet that is.
I gotta go pick up some... I haven't had Crown, man. I've been out of Crown for a while. I gotta go pick some up.
Oh, this is a good shot. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. That's just gotta hurt, dude. That's gotta hurt. That's a brutal death right there. And I like how he's looking and watching as he's killing. Very reminiscent of Zombies Meyer, where he's watching and looking. In your opinion, Pat and Brett, how could Jason, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and the Jersey Devil factor into a future Kiss AI avatar offering?
Are they the four that are on that artwork? Those are the four that they have the makeup on the artwork, right? Aren't those?
I think so, yeah. Could you imagine? Oh, look at this. Hold on, pausing. He's still humping her. First of all, shout out to Trent for lasting this long. Dude, if you had her on top of you, would you be lasting this long? Seriously, be honest with yourself. What a body.
Well, Detroit Rock City, Lurch, that's on Destroyer, isn't it? Isn't Detroit Rock City on Destroyer?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I would love to see if the Kiss avatars sort of do like a Kiss, like
you correct.
Almost like Abbott and Costello meet the Wolfman, that type of thing, like sort of like they did with Scooby Doo. For those that don't know, Kiss did a Kiss meets Scooby Doo video a couple of years ago, and it was fun as hell, man. That would be cool.
Holy shit! Wow, I don't remember this.
What don't you remember?
All that action.
You don't remember that? Come on, dude. They were humping the hell out of you. You don't remember that?
I got married in 2009. I don't know. I can't remember it. should get my wife out here if she remembers seeing this, because she remembers seeing this one.
Sure, I see. I love God. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of kids. We got to do it. Hey, man, if you guys want to tune in for a nice kiss chat one night, man, just say so. I'll put it together. I can talk.
You
Kiss all
did your
fucking
on your own your favorite albums of all time, just in general, right?
I did my favorite. I did my top Kiss albums. I did Kiss live albums, Kiss 80s albums, Kiss 70s albums. I did so much Kiss stuff. I did.
Like
my
I know
top,
you do that. I would do my favorite rock albums of all time or whatever music albums. I can do that easily.
Well, I have to get back on them. I did my top 10 albums of 1970, 71, 72, 73. I did 74 with Colin. I did 75, so I'm due for 76. I actually have the list at home. I've just been so busy, I haven't been able to put it together.
Let me get my charge cord. Uh-oh, we're dying here.
Plug yourself in. Yeah, Rock and Roll Over is awesome. I mean, one of my favorite Kiss songs is Mr. Speed off of Rock and Roll Over. I knew where you were going, Lurch. This guy gets it good too, man. Colin says, favorite Kiss songs are War Machine, Rocket Ride, Stole Your Love, I Want You, God of Thunder, Rip It Out, 2000 Man, Deuce, Harder Than Hell, Parasite, and on the eighth day. Look at that. It's a curveball from Lick It Up. Nice. That's a good list right there. 2000 Man. Have you ever heard the original version of 2000 Man? The original Rolling Stones version from what was their God, what the hell was the Stones album where they were trying to recreate Sgt. Pepper? Oh God, you Stones fans, help me. Her Majesty's Secret something or other. It's a fucked up album. That's where the original version of, and it's nothing like the H. Reilly version. That's a good list, though, man. Yeah, man. If I've got there's a lot of people chatting Kiss, man. I'll put together maybe when I get back, maybe middle of next week, maybe like an off night when we're not doing the podcast or a watch along or something. Like a Monday night, man. You guys up for like a Monday night Kiss talk? I'll put it together for this Monday. Just let me know. Yeah, this guy gets it good, man. Could you imagine being in a room, being cornered by this? That's got to be some scary shit. And he actually gets out. Remember, he makes his way towards the house. He don't die right away. He starts running towards the house to warn them, and they see him getting home. I'm telling you what's just about to happen. Yeah, right, with the soft core, man. This is, look at that. Oh, right in the back. Oh, he's a hell of a shot. That's, oh God. Oh, Painkiller's awesome, man. That turned Priest into a completely different band. And not in a bad way. I'm just saying, just totally just up the game. Favorite Kiss? I don't know. I've seen a handful of them, but I don't have to say I have a favorite. I mean, there was the Kiss Alive tribute band that used to play in Northern New Jersey years ago. I've seen them a few times. I've seen Mini Kiss. You ever seen Mini Kiss? Short little midget Kiss. But they actually just lip sync and play fake instruments. So it's really not a tribute band. Oh, this guy just gets it so freaking good. Oh, look at that. Imagine being in this house, you see all this shit going on, and you know that you're done. This is coming your way. That's when you do the freaking if I'm going out, I'm going out happy. You just uh-oh.
I asked my wife.
Oh no.
I'm like, do you remember that Friday the 13th movie with that much sex and nudity? Like, yeah, remember the jerk is obsessed with nipples? I can't fucking remember it, but she can.
The wife does too. Oh, she's awesome. Lisa's hysterical. That's funny. Does she remember that?
She's like, yeah, remember it was kind of hokey how he had the Jason was holding the girl hostage. It's like, well, that's what we've been talking about, Lisa.
Oh, look at this. We're getting some good music talk, man. This is awesome. Favorite album. Ryan's favorite album is Abigail by King Diamond. Classic. Close second. Defenders of the Faith by Priest. Wow, that's a good one, man.
Well,
that was the first Judas. My first concert I ever saw was Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith tour, Madison Square Garden with Great White.
Well,
opening up.
Ryan said it right. We've talked about this before. Anything King Diamond, Merciful Fate, Abigail, that's my favorite of any of it. Good one, Ryan. Like it.
So do you prefer King Diamond or do you prefer Merciful Fate?
When I grew up, I listened to more King Diamond than Merciful Fate. I did like the Merciful Fate stuff I did listen to. It's just not as much. I always wanted to see him. You know, he's
Never saw him.
He still does stuff, right? After all these years.
He just did a tour not that long ago. He was on 80 Trunk about a year or two ago. He did a
what has he got to be, 70?
Well, I know he had some vocal issues. I mean, come on, he's singing like that fucking high ass register at his age is tough.
Well, he would go from he changed, right?
Yeah, crazy shit.
He would change in mid stride. What's up with the wind blowing here?
John says, you can see your followers are craving a nighttime gift show by you. I'm all over that. Like a pair of Fruit of the Loom. Yeah, man, I'll do it.
Yeah,
what is my email? I'll send it to you. And I'll get through it in the chat. I don't give a fuck. People want to email me. I don't give a shit. I have like 3 emails. I'll give you my personal email. I'll throw it in the chat. Yeah, hit me up.
You know what, Pat? And tell me if I'm out of line here. I'm going to throw this out here. That might be a good green room here. We talk about our favorite albums. Maybe we do that as a green room special, our favorite albums of all time.
Yeah, why not? Maybe, yeah, guys, we can do it Friday night, man. If you guys are around, if we do, we should be doing a Tales from the Dark Side. We'll do a quick green room for like maybe we'll get. So if we do the green, so we didn't do episode 8 o'clock. Maybe 7:30. We get on, just do a green room. We're all just channel members are just hanging out, chatting. Like I said, there's a few of you. Some of the channel members I've met, and I know what they look like, and I'm friends with them on social media. But those that are channel members I've never seen, it'd be great to see you, what you look like, see your face.
Yes.
You see this ugly mug. Be nice to see you meet you in person.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's not on. Byron Weaver, I'm going to take some time to read your pitches. I haven't forgotten.
I told him today. I said, look, I'm so busy. I'm friggin', and even after this, I have a few things to do. But I know you'll probably have to put the kids to get to bed before we go have a cigar. So, that right through the head.
No, I think we do it right away, Pat. We'll just do it right away when we're done with the movie if you want. I'm good to go right away.
That works for me.
Camp doesn't start till noon, so.
Yeah, there you go. Nooner. It's on my list. Nooner's on my list.
That should be on my list.
That's on my list, dude. I love that episode. All right, let me hear from my nooner. I got a bottle of I got wild turkey for me and breath mints for you. Let me put the chicken out.
Yeah, Marcy. Ed O'Neill was just on Mark Maron's podcast, and I tell you, he comes off. It's look at that, right on the other side. Awesome. That's
just crazy shit. There's some brutal deaths. There's some good kills in this friggin' movie, man. You forget how brutal it is, and he gets it the best. I love it. He's such a dick. I love when they impale him.
If you want to listen to something, listen to Ed O'Neill.
Excuse me.
Go find that podcast, Pat. I think you'd be very interested how the whole Married with Children thing, they really did not want him, and the creators just kept on fighting for him. It's great hearing them talk about it.
Yeah, it wasn't there was a lot of issues on that set, especially him and friggin' Marcy. They didn't get along at all.
Well, and the way he talks, he's kind of he doesn't exactly say like the most. I think he's kind of unfiltered a bit.
Yeah, they didn't get along, and then you know what? It pissed him off even more. Was when she started directing.
You know, he's pretty open about sexuality. So if you can imagine, he doesn't really have a filter that I wouldn't be surprised if that was a problem, but I could be wrong.
I threw it in there. It's right there. There's my email. For those that don't know, yes, I didn't think this through when I created my email many moons ago. So everybody's like, "Oh, what's your email?" I said, it's Pring at PTD, but it's actually P Ring. I'm a P Ring.
You guys are talking Sepultura, freaking Chaos AD, man. We used to we fucking played that song and we fucking mosh pitted in our buddy's basement with like 20 of us with that song.
Hey, you saw it was only a matter of time. They were on the clock. You see, Slayer's coming back.
You know what's funny? I was just talking to who was I just talking to about Slayer? I listened to South of Heaven and Seasons in the Abyss back to back, and I forgot how much I especially like Seasons in the Abyss, but South of Heaven's a good album too.
I love Slayer. I only saw them once, and I saw them at I told you I saw them at the Big Four at Yankee Stadium.
Wow.
It was Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. Right?
I always thought, and tell
Megadeth,
me,
Slayer, the Big Four.
Amazing
fucking show.
I'll take your music expertise more than anything compared to me being part-timer. But tell me if I'm wrong, Slayer was always consistent, or were they not always consistent? I always felt they seemed to be consistent when I listened to them a lot. Maybe
they
not,
were. Everything I can hear from them, and I've been a fan since God for however long. Very consistent band. They never really wavered or changed. They were in their zone and they stayed there.
Yeah, Seasons of the Abyss.
There he goes. He's impaled on the back of the freaking tow truck. And I love how he's sitting there watching. It's a great silhouette of him just watching us. It's like, you dick. Go.
Dude, I'm getting so jealous of this guy. This guy and the girl that plays Arnold's daughter on Fubar is so goddamn drop dead gorgeous. This guy's getting all these chicks, man. I'm getting jealous now.
I watch these movies, you see all these pretty girls, and you're like, oh man, these chicks. Look, my wife doesn't want anything to do with me. What makes you think this girl want anything to do with me?
That is funny. I forgot about this where he just throws them on the back. That's funny.
That's awesome. I just love that.
I'm shocked my wife remembered how vulgar this movie was.
See in the chat. Ryan says King is in the top of my metal Mount Rushmore. Priest sits at second.
Oh, so Colin's seeing well, in all general, Sepultura doesn't exist anymore. A guy or two are dead, right? This is where I've kind of fallen out on.
I think so. Yeah, I haven't heard Sepultura in years.
Yeah, Colin, that's why here, South of Heaven. Like when I talk to my heavy metal fans, they love they think South of Heaven's flawless, like you're saying too. It's just they could just play that on repeat.
We should do a whole separate podcast. It's they're
retiring this year, Lurch. Okay,
let's do a live show, maybe twice a month. Metal and beer. Just talk metal and beer.
And see, yeah, I know Lurch and I I think Pat, you were around. We were talking about Guar. Guar used to play here every Halloween, and I regret before what's his name died. The main guy died.
Otis
on a Halloween.
Yeah,
they were here every year for a long time.
There's several bands that have always evaded me, and that's one of the bands that's evaded me where I could never get to see them.
Don't you feel that's a secret trivia question, or maybe a lot of people know that even they watch Beavis and Butthead that was their favorite band?
Guar.
Yeah, I'm curious, if somebody threw that question out, if everybody knew that. And the chat, did everybody know that? What was Beavis and Butthead's favorite band, and it was Guar?
It was Guar. I used to love watching.
Forever, but yeah.
When they would watch videos and just critique the videos, it used to fucking crack me up, man.
Well,
I still remember when they were watching. Was it Crocus Screaming in the Night?
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember the video, it's like a gang thing. They're all coming, and Beavis is it's a Butthead. I was like, here comes here comes those guys that kick their ass. It's Night of the Living bands that suck.
Dude, when they first started, Beavis
and I like Crocus too.
They heard Iron Man, the Iron Man video. Where's Ozzy? They're looking for Ozzy the entire time.
Yeah, I used to love when they used to sit there and rag on the videos. That was the best part of the band. I mean, I loved the shows separately. I don't know if it's still on there, but I got hooked on there was a channel on Pluto that showed all fucking Beavis and Butthead. And my wife seriously going to keep watching Beavis and Butthead every night. I'm like, I have to.
Is Guar still worth going without him being around on Lurch? Yeah, so it's now the lead singer's See, God, I don't want to.
I forget his name. Lurch, what is his? What's his new name now? Well, the new guy's
Was
name.
the
I forget
original
what his name is.
Beefcake the Mighty? Is that
was
Blothar?
Beefcake-
I hate to butcher the name. I don't want to.
Lead singer's now, yeah, it's Blothar. Yeah, the original was Beefcake the Mighty. So
Creator
towards
with the
retirement
K.
here. Yeah, I've heard of Creator with the K, but I've not heard them. I know of the band, but I don't think I've listened to them. Ever see Beavis and Butthead rag on Grim Reaper? I loved when they used to rag on the videos, man. That was the best to me.
Well, the
Yeah,
new
it
ones
was
that are on Paramount,
Blothar the Berserker. Yep.
the
What's
new
that?
ones on Paramount, they don't have the videos, but they're still really good. And now this next season got renewed, and it's going to be back on Comedy Central instead. Well, Comedy Central, MTV, they're the same freaking thing.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we got on a metal tangent. We're still watching the movie, so my time.
We are. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. This is good to know because guys, everyone just do we should just do like a podcast once or twice a month where we just drink beer and talk metal. I'm into it.
Lurch
I'll do that
says
shit all night
Berserker. I'm
long.
thinking of Clerks. Remember the guy Berserker? Think metal. Would you like to suck my cock, Berserker? Remember that guy? My raging love for you. And remember the one guy? It's the co-writer of the movie. That's beautiful, man.
And she just got it so good now. She was trying to help you save your sister, and she just got her ass handed to her. What a waste.
Would you take the older sister or the younger? I think I'm going younger.
I go younger. So we're at 1 hour. My timestamp is 1 hour, like just about 1 hour and 24 minutes. We got 10, it was 12 minutes left. 13 minutes left, 14 minutes left. Sorry, we got off on a whole, but this is good to see, man. Everybody out there, you're interested? We'll do. I don't know everything about music, but I love talking music, man. I can talk bands and music and albums and fucking Kiss, man, all night long, man. We could do that.
James,
So
yeah,
do
I'm with you, Jenna.
beer and metal.
Sorry.
Do some beer and metal podcast now. I'll do that shit. No beer, he's all metal, Ryan. So what? All right. So we'll call it beer, metal, and protein shakes just for Ryan.
Ryan, what body parts did we work on this morning? The shoulders.
Original single was Dave
legs?
Rocky. Yes. Odors and yes, the other one that died. Tell you, man, for those, even if you're not a fan of Gwar, go watch the fucking Gwar documentary. It's really, really interesting.
Very good. Very good documentary.
Really, I can't recommend it highly enough. Even if you're not a fan of the band, but at least you see the origins and how it came to be and the people that were involved. Go watch that. It's a great documentary.
My love for you is like Berserker.
Yeah, that's true, James. It's one of them had to go. You couldn't have two final girls. One of them had to go.
Yeah, but I'm with him. I like Jenna a lot, man. Would have been, yeah.
And it's good because she cheered for her because she was helping him. And of course, you get kicked right in the balls because she gets killed.
This movie made enough money to where they didn't carry on with this version, with this storyline, right?
Well, I don't know. For you Friday the 13th fans, because I know a lot more about the Halloween franchise than I do Friday the 13th. When did the whole rights issue start? Was it right after this?
Oh, maybe that's why. You're right, Pat. Yeah, see, you and I are in the same boat.
I would have thought that the reason why, because it would have been right after this that the whole rights issue fucking flared up and they couldn't do anything after this because this made money. You're right. It made money. And we know when it makes money, the boy's got his own money.
I had somebody
Hey, Blake, what's up?
Oh, Blake, hey, what's going on? Berserker. Total Clerks. I had somebody ask me at work today, Pat, too. It's like, why do you like Halloween so much compared to the other franchises? I'm like, I don't know. I grew up in suburbia, so Halloween's like connected to suburbia, maybe. I can believe it. I enjoy the look a lot more. It's the music. There's just a lot more going on. And Friday 13th is a bit more embellished is the best way to say it.
Campish. Yeah, well, I did my
Halloween's not, but much
well,
more.
I tell everybody, go watch the video I just did. Why is Halloween so good to me? Like when I first saw Halloween, it was like this small town America, and it was like the town I grew up in. So that was the most frightening thing. Like that could have easily happened where I lived, because that town, like I said, I tell everybody, where did you grow up? I grew up in Edgewater. Where's Edgewater? I go, just watch the movie Copland. That's the fucking town that they filmed Copland in. That's where I grew up. And
I
it was
sounded
like
like
small town
I think I told
America.
you when I first got to know my sister-in-law's husband, like he was like, I grew up near the real Haddonfield, Illinois, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I sounded like a freaking 4-year-old, but I'm just like, dude, that's not real, man. There's no Haddonfield.
Where did he grow up? Where did he grow up?
In Springfield, Illinois, so the capital. He grew up towards that way. I'm like, there's no fucking Haddonfield.
Oh, okay. I thought when you said that, I thought he grew up in Haddonfield, New Jersey, by the real Haddonfield.
Well, that's what I was telling him. I was like, there's actually Haddonfield, New Jersey, where the producer was from, and that's why they came up with Haddonfield. He's like, no, there's a real Haddonfield. I'm like, okay, dude, I'm not going to get into this argument with you.
We're not going down that rabbit hole. You gotta imagine how bad Jason must smell like fucking stinky ass and feet.
Hey, Blake, I don't mean to change subjects. I saw that you've been golfing. What clubs are you using, man? Because I haven't gone out this year, so I'm getting ready to. I got to go out with some clients here probably on Friday. I'm going to try to do 9 at twilight, but we'll see.
Look at you. You use the old Billy Baru. Billy Baru. This is a big one, Billy. Billy Baru.
Billy.
Billy.
My Lurch will like this too. So I got my customer way back when a driver head, an Eagle Rare driver head, because he's a big Eagle Rare fan.
An Eagle Red? Oh, really?
Rare driver.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. So your 14-year-old, your son's getting into it. That's cool. I hope to get my son into a little bit more. I took him to Top Golf and he liked it. So, dude, that's cool.
I think I told you that, right? We bought kids sets of golf clubs years ago when the kids were young, and paid for golf lessons for Fiona and Terrence. Fiona wasn't so bad. Terrence was like fucking Happy Gilmore. Terrence, putt. I know, Terrence. You got a putt. He was like fucking Happy Gilmore. I'm like, forget it.
But I think with Terrence, like, it took me a long time to get used to this. I never wanted to go out with people that like golf a lot. Like, dude, you gotta golf regularly to be really good at it. Like, if
you gotta practice.
In your mind that, like, you don't have to be good at it. It's like you gotta golf all the time to be really good at it. It's a frustrating sport. So, Terrence is probably like top golf. You probably have a Top Golf out by you, right? It's like darts, like with golfing, and there's beer and food. They got real good food at Top Golf.
No, not by no. There's nothing like that.
For Top Golf, I think you probably have one near you though, because they're opening everywhere.
They're probably like it's probably one in Jersey.
Multi-story driving range where you're hitting at targets with the ball. It's cool.
Probably in Jersey. Jeff says Halloween will always be my Sears and 100% small town upbringing. Parts of watered down Ontario felt like Haddonfield. So as a kid, I was scared. Yeah, man, that was the thing that scared me the most, because it felt like the town I grew up in. That's when I first saw it. That's what I'd be like, oh, this movie isn't scary. I go, that's because you're watching it in 2024. It's you're so desensitized to things. But back then, it was just like small town America was crazy shit.
Yeah, and when you go to Pasadena, like the South Pasadena, it looks like the Midwest. Like you do see pine from like the background, but there's a lot of areas where you got to really look for the pine trees. It looks a lot like the freaking Midwest.
Jordan's got to bounce. Have an early work day tomorrow. It's been fun. I'll see you at the next one. Yeah, awesome. Jordan, thanks for hanging out, man.
Care, bud.
See you at the next TSL. Well, TSL probably it's either Friday or Sunday, so check you on the good side. Yeah, or Jordan, come back on Friday night, man.
His logo looks just kidding.
He's got the logo going. Oh, look at that. He just grabbed her at the end. That was it. That's the end of the film, man. And I think that I would like to see them pick up at the end of this. I really would. I don't see why not. What does everybody else say? I'd be fine if they picked up at the next film, picking up from this.
We're talking about Deicide. I remember like my mom looking at that album when I had it when I was a kid. Deicide? What's Deicide?
Just got all the different stunt people. Anybody I recognize? No. Puppeteer. What do you need puppeteers for? There's two puppeteers.
John, let Pat read that. I'll let Pat go first on that. That's a very good, elaborate question, and we can answer that, or I'll give you my opinion. What do you think, Pat?
John says, in your opinion, Pat and Brett, what was the Friday the 13th remake well made? Did it bring the franchise full circle with a believable storyline and visuals? I think it was well made. I think they brought on. I just like we said before. I have no problem with this film. I'd like to. I just said it at the end of this film. I wouldn't mind seeing them pick up at the end of this film. My only problem with this is the whole brother sister thing where he's looking for the sister and she's being held captive. Jason would not keep a hostage. That's like Michael keeping a hostage. It doesn't make sense. That's the only part that's the only flaw of this film, because I like this film. It's entertaining. It's brutal. I like the way it's shot. It's got the grindhouse look. Everybody's sweaty and grimy, especially the girls. And the girls are naked. And there's a lot of tits in it. I mean, come on. It's got everything that I want in my stew. My only thing is the whole hostage thing takes me out of it. But if they said, okay, we're going to pick up from the 2009 movie, that's awesome. Where's it going to go? Let's see where it goes.
John, I think that's a great question. I think for when they made this movie, it was you got to make it for its time too, and they kind of collaborated what the present fan base might like, and then taking the old and the new together. And I thought they did a pretty damn good job. I really do. They kind of pleased the old fan base and they pleased the new fan base. But like Pat's saying, that whole girl hostage thing, that just compared to what he was doing throughout the rest of the movie, it made no sense at all. If you take that out, I think it's a very acceptable remake, man. Derek Mears did a hell of a job. It's casted great. It's campy. There's no doubt they added the campy look to it. Well, I think I give it what do you give it, Pat? I give it more of a thumbs up. It's definitely more yay.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. I enjoy this. I like this. That's the only part. I mean, from all the other stuff that makes up for it, that's the only thing that sucks. Let's see what everybody's saying here. See what they didn't do here. They did in Holy Dance. Finally used the grinder. Yeah, they did have a grinder in this. That's true. See what everybody's saying in the chat. Everybody's chatting away. James says 8 out of 10. Really? 8 out of 10. I think I gave it a 7 if I remember correctly. When we did our ranking, I think I did.
I'm reading here.
Give it a 7 out of 10.
Sorry, I'm reading.
It's okay. I had to beat myself. I was sneezing. I don't know. My allergies kicked in out here. I thought it'd be good because do you guys get gypsy moths by you?
What?
You guys get gypsy moths?
No, I had a cicada fall on me when I was with Bill at that brewery anniversary.
Oh, it's a time for cicadas. We get these gypsy moths by us, and they just invade and they eat all the leaves. You can hear them everywhere, and they just make a mess of everything. And if you're allergic, they give off like this. I don't know whatever. It's almost like this defense mechanism, and I'm allergic to it, so it makes me itchy and I fucking sneeze. So I'm like hoping it goes away while I'm out here.
Lurch and Colin, they're talking about Texas Chainsaw 3D. Is that the one with Alexander Daddario? Because if that's the one, I am automatically a thumbs up on that movie with those eyes.
Oh God, I like that one with her.
Is that 3D? Is that the one with her?
That's a 3D one. Isn't that Texas?
The one with Clint Eastwood's kid too, as the deputy or the sheriff?
The deputy. He's the sheriff. Yeah. I like that one.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Not a bad movie at all, Lurch. I actually like that.
We should watch that. I like that because I mean, she's just she is stunning.
Oh man, and anybody, I'm sure if we're all talking about her, if you haven't seen the first season of True Detective, it'll change your world.
She is. I mean, those eyes just make you melt. Along with the rest of her assets.
Pat, I respect Woody Harrelson. but obviously everybody's like, this guy's Kingpin. Look at, he gets Demi Moore in Indecent Proposal, right? And then he's got Alexander Daddario in that movie.
Yeah.
It's just
Never
unbelievable.
happened.
And then I'm sure, well, no, is there any graphic scene or any sex scenes with Juliette Lewis and Natural Born Killers? Even though I'm not the biggest Juliette Lewis fan. Sorry, anybody that offends anybody.
I just remember her, the one guy going down on her on the fucking Corvette that she kills. But I don't think there's anything with them two.
Oh, I guess he makes out with Vanessa Angel at the end of Kingpin. She's pretty good looking.
Yeah. Like when he's hitting her the tits and they're just going back and forth.
Like I was telling you. And Randy Quaid takes off and she's like this, right?
You cast her as Pam Voorhees, really?
Oh, this is a lot of fun.
Checking the
Well,
chat.
Pat, when do you fly out? Thursday or tomorrow?
I fly back on Thursday evening. I got 5:30. It's like 5:35 or something. I fly out.
Yeah, at night, right?
Yeah, at night. Yeah. So I'll be home by like 7:30.
about
I land like 7:30. It's like an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes flight.
What airline have you been using?
Delta.
Delta?
Yeah. So it's not bad.
You look back, this is an acceptable remake though, man, compared to like all these other ones that aren't. So we might have to get that Dawn of the Dead remake out on the watch along sooner or later too, because that's one of my favorite remakes. That's a real good remake.
We've been talking about that. We have to make sure Joe's here for that because I know that's his favorite. He likes that over the original.
That's funny, as all the Friday the 13th are. You may also like Friday the 13th 1, 2, 3, The Strangers, the second Strangers.
Oh, I didn't even see what they suggested. I closed it out. See what I love when they suggest stuff. I wish someone would do a definitive film on Ed Gein. I know there has been 3 made on him. One again harder, but would love a decent budget pumped up into one. Deranged is the best one on. Yeah, you would think they would have done something really good. I mean, it's
yeah.
Yeah, really. I mean, he's inspired to Christ countless horror movies. For fuck's sake, you think they would have done a real good film on him? With the longevity of Jason suggesting an alien existence, perhaps a connection to the Cloverfield universe.
I meant to ask Joe if he saw The Strangers
I'm not a
chapter
big
1.
Cloverfield guy. Are you a Cloverfield guy?
It did make me nauseous watching it in the theater. I actually thought it was very well made, and then
No.
the movie that they made with John Goodman was really good too.
John
There was
Goodman,
one between
he
that sucked.
Never thought how creepy as fuck he would be in a film, but he's creepy as hell.
Anybody in the chat? I'm curious if you guys saw Strangers Chapter 1. I'm hoping some people went to go see it. I'm looking forward to these other 2 films, and I don't want to talk too much further into it because I want Pat to see it too, though. Because
No, I'm gonna wait till it comes on. Because you see, I'm out in Detroit, right? I've been so busy, I haven't had time to go watch a film. But I'm looking forward to seeing. I love the first 2. I mean, the OG is great, and I really like The Strangers Prey at Night. I really enjoy it. So I'm curious to see where this goes. But I'm hearing mixed. I hear some people saying it's great. Some people, I haven't heard anybody say it sucks. I've heard they're disappointed in the way it was. Maybe it wasn't what they expected.
it's very comparable to the original. But okay, so Lurch didn't like it. Lurch, you're probably going to see how they do Chapter 2 and 3, though, right? Like it all takes place within like 5 days span. So I'm curious.
Thoughts on New Godzilla? -1?
Pat, did you watch it? It's on Netflix.
I have yet to watch it, and people are surprised I haven't watched it yet because I grew up watching Godzilla movies every weekend. And I liked some of the movies they came out with. Some of them, and I haven't had 2 minutes because you know what it is. It's one of the things when I want to sit down and enjoy it and watch it, and I haven't had a chance to, and I really should. What is it streaming on?
It's on Netflix. It just got on there.
I have Netflix. I have to watch it. Yeah.
It exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect it to be nearly as enjoyable as I thought.
And you'd think I'd jump all over because most people are.
But it's little. He's really gotten into Godzilla and King Kong stuff, and
everybody's raving about it. I mean, I grew up on the original King Kong. I'm not King Kong.
Godzilla movies, I think, right?
I mean, Godzilla and Gadzuki and Gamera. I used to watch them every fucking weekend. All the the monster movies. I have to watch it. Maybe tomorrow night when I'm here. I'll put Netflix on the computer.
Yeah, and Darren and Frank just hit it, right? Didn't they discover it? I think they were going to.
They did. I didn't watch it because I haven't watched it yet. That's the reason I haven't watched their episode.
Interesting.
Let's see. Let me see. Chat will hang out for a couple more minutes. Yeah, the originals. I love the original ones, man. I can watch them all day long. Like the OG stuff that I used to watch on the weekends. Super 8 is actually good. I like Super 8. That was I enjoy that.
Super 8. Well, we could get off then. We can.
Yeah, we'll get out. We'll maybe get some sleep because it's 10:15 here, and it's 9:15 for you. Brett and I are gonna jump off and go have a cigar and a beer. I'm
we'll
going.
catch up on stuff. Yes.
So yeah, this has been enlightening. So if you guys are interested in doing like a music thing, doesn't I mean it could be Kiss or just like a metal thing, like we just talk music. I'll do it, man. Do like a Monday night, man. Just like a Monday beer and metal night. We just sit there and chat for an hour or two, man. I don't claim to know everything about music, but I love music. I know I could talk it all night long, and it seems like there's a lot of people in the chat that could do it too. So I'd be all about that shit. So just let us know. This Friday we should be doing our Tales from the Dark Side. The next 3 episodes, which I'm trying to remember what the next ones are.
I better watch them in the next day or two.
I know one of them has got to be The Thing in the Closet. It's got to be up to that by now.
It's one of the 3. It is. I think it's episode 6.
But if you channel members, if you're interested in being a channel member, like I said, we're not looking to make money. We just want to just get a nice little nest egg to just do some giveaways. So become a channel member. Shout out to DT Entertainment. Jeff is in the chat right now. Became a channel member tonight, and then our other great channel members. Like I'm looking at Colin right now. We're just gonna do it to give away some free shit. But maybe Friday, if you guys are into it, we'll go. We're gonna start at 8. If we start at 8:00, maybe we'll get on at 7:30. I'll send everybody a link, and we can just hang out, and chat, and bullshit. Do a little green room thing like the cool channels do.
If there's people that have started their Halloween memorabilia collectibles that maybe that are newer over the last 7 or 8 years, we probably have some duplicates. Pat and I will talk about it, and I know there's stuff that I have here. It's just my problem is making the time to go through all my shit. I'm very disorganized when it comes to that, so bear with me.
Greetings is off. Thanks for hanging out, man. Good to see everybody. The beer and metal night sounds good. I'll be here for when you. Yeah, maybe Monday night. Good. I don't do anything on Monday nights. That's a good night because we do the podcast on Sunday. Tuesday we do the watch along. Maybe Monday night. If you guys are interested, maybe I'll put something together and see how it works out. Hey, Colin's in for it too, man. That works.
This community building, Pat, isn't this great? This is
awesome. I can tell you
a long time.
I can tell you guys till I'm blue in the face. If I had my wife here right now, she would tell you, thank God for the podcast, because I could talk horror, comedy, movies. And this is not to say I'm an authority. I don't know everything, but I can talk it because I love it. Music, Kiss, whatever. And she loves this because she's like, she calls me the bowl of useless knowledge. Because when I talk to her about things like this, she's like, you're telling me this? Why?
Yeah,
she doesn't care. So she's like, just go on your podcast and talk about that shit because she doesn't want to hear it.
I was telling Bill and I were talking, like we were messaging back and forth with Sean Clark about because we were sending pictures of the pinball machines, and he's like, man, you guys have become good friends. I was like, well, it's part of the thing, and it kind of goes with Colin. That's how we got to know Colin, right? Just the thing with 2Ed stuff. And I even said it to Chris when I was at Steel City Con too. I'm like, we've gotten to know Colin from our podcast very well too. There's just a lot. I think we got to meet Lurch through Halloween Daily News, like through our Michael Myers Mondays. It's just
and meeting like some of our best friends and some great people just from doing this. And this is just for fun. This is awesome.
Like Ronnie and Blake that's probably from the TSL and
Ronnie and Blake. One of these days we have to go out and hang out with Ronnie and Blake and see how hardcore those guys are. We'll see how hard.
We might have to get down south one day.
I'll have to see you guys, and see how hardcore you guys
Yeah.
are. We'll hang out with you guys. And I'm still waiting one of these days. And Blake, if you're still in the chat, when are we doing our fucking Porky's watch along? God damn it!
We had remember we had so much fun doing the Major League one with Blake.
Yeah, I had a
We had
blast. That was
Ronnie on
great.
too. I think we need to find a decent movie that we can have him on for within 2 hours to get it knocked out.
We could do Major League 2 and have them on. Excuse me,
Oh,
Major League 2.
Yeah. We could. Fuck, I'd even do. I know they talked about Roadhouse with Frank and Darren. I'd fucking do a watch along with Roadhouse for that matter too. Or Porky's. Porky's would be good too.
Porky's, the boys from Angel Beach are here. Everybody, make sure before I start seeing viewers drop, hit that like button for fuck's sake. It does help.
Yeah, hit it. Hit that.
It
for
definitely
that
does. Don't cost nothing. Lurch says, Lurch, how fucking Lurch? We met Lurch through Halloween Daily News on Monday nights, and we hung out with him at 8:45, and you could not meet a cooler person, man. And look at this. He's ready to give something away from his own fucking collection for us.
Well, Lurch,
he's awesome. That's why I can't wait to see you if I get down south. I know I'm going down to. Well, we were talking about going to North Carolina, not North. Myrtle
There's
Beach.
that North Virginia that Lurch was talking about going to, where all the Halloween people are going to be at. That might be
Lurch.
Yeah.
Meet up with Lurch. For those that are out there, you go to the North Carolina area, go meet up with Lurch. You would not be disappointed. I'm telling you. Might be the wrong kind of hardcore. With what? Oh, what did I miss? Hardcore. If you guys make horror, well, you're going to be there, right? You going to Horror Hound, right?
I'm not officially set with that. No, I know we were originally jokingly talking with Bill, or even maybe that was with Lurch too. Jokingly, we were talking about like a midpoint. Remember that one night we were talking midpoint, but I don't think anything was serious about that.
Yeah, Jeff, I'd love to get there, but
your Europe trip though. So
yeah, I'm gonna be. My wife and I. So this year is our 25th wedding anniversary. So for our anniversary, she wanted to go to Ireland. We've been to Ireland before, and we love going there. We have friends there, so we're gonna go to Ireland. So, but I thought how cool it'd be to incorporate going to Manchester for the Love of Horror convention, go and hang out with Frank because Frank is going there from the Slaughter of the Lamb. Darren's already there, so I'm going to meet up with Frank and Darren and our good buddy in the chat. Colin's going to be there too. So I'm going to meet up with Colin, Frank, and Darren. And actually, I'll probably meet what's his name's going to probably be there too. Barry, Wolfman. Wolfman's has North.
Wolfman's got Nard, Wolfgang, Wolfman.
Yeah, so we're gonna fly to Manchester, stay there for a couple of days, go to the convention, and then from there we fly to Ireland. We go to Ireland for our 25th anniversary, and then we go live from Colin's movie room.
You're so excited you're like that. Yeah. Hey Pat, if you want to sign out, I have the number one. If you catch my drift. So,
oh yeah, let's get out of here, everybody. So yeah, everybody.
I'm gonna
awesome. Love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us all night long. DT Entertainment. Jeff, thanks so much for being for joining the channel. It's awesome. I appreciate it. And everybody, we'll be back on Friday night for Tales from the Dark Side. I think it's episode 3. Episode 3, we're going to do 3 more episodes from season 1. But I'm going to send out a link to all you channel members. So 7:30 on Friday night. Let's get together and chat, have a beer, and just bullshit. Even if you don't stay for Tales from the Dark Side if you're not interested, but come on and hang out with us. Just say hello. But yeah, we'll get out because Brady had to pee, and I got a few things to do before I go outside, hang out in the hotel parking lot, and have a cigar and have a beer with Brady. And I'll be back. I'll be back in my room, my humble abode, on Friday night. So everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that happy shit that we do all the time. You want to become a channel member, do it, and we really appreciate it. Probably, and Eric M was here earlier, and I do apologize with my trip that I'm out here now. I have to get this. I didn't forget. He won the trivia the one I do have something I'm going to send him. We'll do some more giveaways even before we make some money. I got a bunch of doubles in my collection. Give away some free shit. But everybody enjoyed. Have a great week. And hopefully we'll see you guys on Friday, and we'll put everything out there. And I'm going to work on Metal Night for Monday night, so stay tuned for that. Kiss talk, metal talk, beer. everything that I put on my Christmas list. Everybody have a good night. Later.